This story began 20 years ago when Simon Cowell, the guy known for being super mean on shows like American Idol and Britain's Got Talent, was a famous bachelor. He wasn't exactly Mr. Romance. But then Lauren Silverman came along, and everything changed. Simon and Lauren's love story had lots of twists and turns, but the biggest change came when their son Eric was born in 2014. How did Simon go from a tough TV judge to a loving dad? What was it about Eric that made Simon all soft and mushy? Also, who is Simon's stepson? Watch the full video to find out. Through shows like The X Factor and Britain's Got Talent, Simon became super famous. Even though he was known for being tough, people who know him say he's actually really generous and hardworking. He helped make stars out of people like One Direction, Leona Lewis, and Susan Boyle. Simon Cowell's love life has been like a roller coaster. Before meeting Lauren, Simon had a bunch of famous girlfriends. He dated a model named Terry Seymour for 6 years, and was even engaged to a makeup artist named Mishgan Husani. But they never got married. None of these relationships stuck, until Lauren came along. Lauren Silverman, a socialite from New York, met Simon in 2004, but they didn't start dating until much later. In 2013, everyone found out that Lauren was having Simon's baby. It was a big scandal because Lauren was married to Simon's friend at that time, Andrew Silverman, a wealthy New York real estate mogul. Despite the chaos, from the moment Simon saw the first ultrasound of Eric, his life changed forever. After I lost my parents, I genuinely felt I would never feel that kind of love for anyone ever again. I thought that it was it, until I saw the scan of him for the first time. The birth of their son Eric on February 14, 2014, marked a significant shift in Simon's life. Named after Simon's father, Eric quickly became the center of Simon's world. Simon's demeanor began to change. The man known for his cutting remarks on television started to soften. Publicly and privately, Simon showed a new side of himself, one that was caring, affectionate, and deeply in love with his son. He was often photographed holding Eric, and the joy on his face was unmistakable. One of the fairy tale moments in Simon and Lauren's relationship was the birth of Eric. The media frenzy surrounding Eric's arrival didn't overshadow the joy Simon expressed. He was often seen cradling his newborn and sharing his experiences of fatherhood with a newfound warmth. For a man who once declared he'd never change diapers, Simon embraced every aspect of being a dad. He talked about the sleepless nights and the delight of hearing Eric's first words, painting a picture of a man who had fully embraced fatherhood. Simon and Lauren got closer after Eric was born. Even though Simon was scared about being a dad, he jumped right in. He loves playing football with Eric, watching Disney movies, and helping with homework. Simon even bought Eric a drum set and calls him a little rock star. Being a dad has changed how Simon acts on TV, too. He's still got his weird hairstyle and sometimes wears saggy white t-shirts that show a little bit too much. Hello, nipples. But now he smiles more and says nicer things to the people auditioning. Eric has made Simon see the world differently. Simon and Lauren got engaged in 2021 after 13 years together. Simon, who always joked about never getting married, decided to plan a small, quiet wedding. Despite their busy lives, they make time for family trips and fun outings with their kids. When Lauren moved in with Simon, she brought along her son Adam, making Simon a stepdad. Adam was just a few years older than Eric and quickly adapted to his new family dynamic. Simon, who had never been a father before, now had 2 boys to care for and love. Simon and Lauren worked hard to create a happy home for their boys. They balanced Simon's busy work schedule with family time, making sure to spend quality moments together. Whether it was taking family vacations or simply enjoying time at home, Simon's priority was always his family. He often spoke about how much he loved being a dad, and how Eric and Adam brought joy into his life. The brothers are really close, and Simon loves watching them grow up together. Simon even thinks about having another kid, though he's not sure how Eric would feel about that. Fatherhood has made Simon a big softy. He's more focused on his family now and less worried about looking tough. He says he's a totally different person than he was 10 years ago. Simon's journey from a bachelor to a loving dad shows how powerful love and family can be. Eric has also brought out a playful side in Simon that no one really saw before. They love playing pranks on each other, and Simon's friend says he's always thinking of new ways to surprise his son. Whether it's a water balloon fight or a surprise trip to Disneyland, Simon loves making Eric laugh. Simon's heartwarming interactions with Eric, from teaching him to ride a bike to attending his school events, showcased his transformation. Eric's influence on Simon was undeniable. The once stoic judge became someone who would tear up at a school play and gush about his son's achievements in interviews. Simon often credited Eric for making him a better person, softening his edges and bringing joy into his life. He even started involving Eric in his work, sometimes bringing him to sets and letting him see the behind-the-scenes action. Eric, now 10 years old, is full of energy and curiosity. He loves playing the piano and is fascinated by animals. Simon often shares stories about Eric's adventures, from exploring nature to his love for music. Eric's charm and determination remind many of his father. Simon encourages Eric's interests and is proud of his son's accomplishments. Adam, on the other hand, is a bit older and has his own set of interests. While he isn't in the public eye as much as Eric, Adam enjoys sports and spending time with his family. Simon has formed a close bond with Adam, treating him like his own son. The two boys get along well, and Simon loves seeing them grow up together. Simon is now 64 years old, Lauren 47, Adam 18, and Eric 10. Their unique family mix is what keeps them stronger every day. It shapes who they are today and who they will be in the future. Lauren, Adam, and Eric keep a low profile and maintain a private life. Simon hopes to provide a normal and peaceful upbringing for his sons, protecting them from premature media exposure. In conclusion, Simon Cowell's story shows how love and family can change anyone. From his famous relationships to becoming a dad, Simon's journey has had its ups and downs. But through it all, he's become a devoted dad who loves his family more than anything. The next time you see Simon on TV, remember that behind that stern look is a softie who loves his son and cherishes every moment with him. What do you like about Simon's transformation? If you made it this far, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new videos. Thanks for watching!